Power, prosperity, family. How we doing out there? Y'all already know what time it is. Bitcoin Block Bully coming to you once again with an early rising show of coffee and crypto. How we feeling today? How are we feeling today? For everybody that has been able to get just a little bit of skin in the game, right? Just a little bit of skin in the game. How does it feel today? Hmm? Bitcoin right under 100K, right? Even without it hitting 100K, right? Even without it hitting 100K, it's been a monumental. It's been a monumental run, right? Been a monumental run. You know, beautiful run, if I do say so myself. One of the only things that kind of mess with me a little bit, in all actuality, is the amount of people, right? This what really gets to me. It's the amount of people that I tried to force into this space, right? Going down to, hey, man, I'm gonna give you some crypto just for you to start. Just sit down, let me, talk to you about it, right? Just trying to actually get individuals involved that aren't involved with the understanding that I have that they need to be involved, right? And them kind of brushing it off like, oh, well, I'm doing this thing and I'm doing that thing. It's like, okay, you can do that, but look, pay attention over here, right? Right? Oh, they definitely hitting me now. Hey man, can we sit down and da 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 da? But right, this is the biggest thing I try to get people to understand. This investment is different from every other investment individuals have made within our lifetime, right? Within our lifetime, right? And the reason being that it's so different this time, right? The reason being it's so different this time. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Frenchy Foe, what's going on? Hey, I told you where everything was going, man. I told you where everything was going. But like I was telling y'all, the biggest thing, my biggest pet peeve is the amount of people I tried to get involved in this space and they just wouldn't do it. Right now, I understand that people have things going on in their life, but for people that say that they are about money, they want money, they need money, right? Me specifically explaining to you that investing, if that's what you want to call it, or allocating your Federal Reserve notes to digital assets like Bitcoin is you getting ahead of the rest of society because, in my opinion, this is going to be the money. You understand what I'm saying? People are thinking it's just all price go up, price go up. No, no, no. The world's liquidity is moving from a centralized sector, public sector, if you want to say, to a decentralized sector, semi-private sector, if you want to say. You get what I mean? That's what y'all are witnessing. You're witnessing a transition, right? If you may, a handing, a changing of the guards of one form of medium of exchange, reserve asset to another. Because Bitcoin, right, is actually playing two different roles here, right? It's playing two different roles, right? Thank you for that, Captainess Lioness. She said, my sister is a surgeon and late on the board, but she's all ears now. I had her and my mom follow you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Tag them or send this to them. Get them in here, right? Get them in here, right? Definitely better late than never. Definitely, right? But this is what I mean though. This is what I mean. We got Bitcoin playing two different roles here, right? Not only, right? Not only, hold on. Not only is cryptocurrency being utilized for tax payments. Right now, I mean, y'all tell me, over the last however long you've been on this earth, right, or however long you've been in the workforce and you've been paying taxes, right? Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. What else have you ever paid taxes in other than fiat notes? You might have used a credit card, you might have used a debit card, whatever the case may be. You might have filed, had them take it out of the capital that you made. You know what I mean? But just answer this for me. What else has been accepted as payment for taxes? What they call money. Okay? Birdie, man, bro, I told you, send me your number, bro. Send me your number, Birdie. I told you, me and the big homie was just talking about you. I want to check back in with you. But now, look. In fact, tag AD. AD need to be here, too. Let me send this to him. Let me get AD on the line, actually. There we go. I'll see if I can get AD in the chat with you, right? Now, you've only seen fiat used to pay taxes. Not gold, not silver, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Not gold, not silver. Only fiat, which they call money. So now if we're seeing that Detroit is accepting cryptocurrency for tax payments, we are now crossed over into the realm of it being used as money. Okay, so that's number one. Once again, let's go back. I'm not telling people that this is the best investment of their life, right? This is the greatest financial transition in their life, because you have Bitcoin playing one of two roles, right? Not only a medium of exchange, right? But we got to look at this too, though. Okay? We got to look at this. The amount, right? BlackRock supports the U.S. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. Pennsylvania passes Bitcoin rights bill, proposes strategic reserve. Now we're looking at it being a reserve asset. For those that have studied, have an understanding of history, a knowledge of the monetary system, right? In the past, what has been used as the reserve? What was in the reserves? What's in Fort Knox right now? Which is where all the reserves went once they took us off the standard. Gold. Green Tony, yes you can. Just send me an email and I'll send you the link for tomorrow's class. So now we have Bitcoin once again. I'm talking about, for those that are just tapping in, tuning in, I'm talking about one of my pet peeves, and one of my biggest pet peeves, one of the things that really irk me when I see prices doing what they're doing right now, is the amount of people, family, friends, associates, that I tried my hardest to get them interested and involved in this space, and they just didn't fucking do it, man. And now they're hitting me like, hey, man, with the Bitcoin, can I mean, and let me say this, it's not too late, right? Let me put this out there. It's not too late. But my biggest thing, and this is why I went balls to the wall back in 2023, right? From the beginning of the year when Bitcoin was 16,000, holding classes every single week so I could get y'all in a position, right? Whereas you're not even chasing what you're seeing on the screen right now. You're not chasing this. For those that have allowed me to walk you through this new money matrix, right? You're not chasing this. You're sitting back enjoying this. It's a difference. It's a big difference, y'all. And I want y'all to hear this. It's a big difference. Big difference between people that are chasing this and making a little bit of money, and those that have been in for the last year and a half, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, and on. And we're just sitting back and enjoying the ride. Right? It is a difference. Hold on. Let me go. They playing my shit right now. Let me flip this back real quick. But that's my rant for the day. All right. Anyways, peace, power, and prosperity, family. How we doing out there? Y'all already know what time it is. The Bitcoin Block Bully coming to you once again with an early rising show of coffee and crypto. Y'all should get y'all coffee and crypto mugs as well. Start stepping up with me on these early mornings. I'm going to post them on the page later on. They will be available on the website. Yes, we do have coffee and crypto mugs. For those that really sit down and get to the coffee and crypto in the AM, right? I will be posting those on my website after the show. All right? All right. Anyways, we see Bitcoin coming in 97 grand, pulling back from the $98,000 highs it was at. Ethereum now starting to take off. Arbitrum and Optimism. Look at this. Hey, for those of you that are part of the New Money Matrix Discord, man, what are the two? Come on, man. Look at Arb and Op. Look at Arb and Optimism. Making their way. Making their way. Right? Making their way. So we got a couple of stories that we're going to be covering today. Right? Some news. And we also have the charts that I'm going to be covering for you all. So sit back, get your pen and pad, and get ready to take notes, all right? Look at this. Nation state FOMO. Come on, man. Look at this. Look at this. The nation states are getting FOMO. And, you know, this is another thing that I've been trying to get y'all to understand, that I'm trying to get y'all to front run the rest of the fucking world, Joe. Do y'all not understand the weight of the mission that's on my shoulders and my understanding of what's going on in front of our face and what's really going on in the world of finance? Because this really relates to the world of finance, right? But, you know, we all know that in order to have a somewhat peaceful life, right? It is built on the backs of not only belief, but it's built on the backs of finance as well. First should be your belief system, right? Your religion, whatever the case may be, your spirituality. Second should be your finances, right? If you got your spirit right and your money right, what else do you need? Tell me, am I wrong? So when you're in a position where, think of it like this, right? Think of it like this. You're in a position right now where you can buy Bitcoin before the state of Illinois buys it, before the state of California buys it, before the state of Ohio buys it, right? You're able to buy Bitcoin before the state of Texas buys it, before Massachusetts, before Maine, right? Before Idaho, before Oklahoma, before Georgia. Do y'all understand what I'm telling you here? If you think that this is like the end, the run, a couple of days, a couple of weeks worth, y'all don't even understand what's really going on here. Right? Right? I mean, of course, you got health, family, you got everything else down the line, but you got to look at it like this. How do you keep all of that intact? You can't eat the best of foods if you don't have the right finances. I'm sorry. Right? The healthier the food, sadly, in our society, the more it costs. Am I correct? I mean, anybody can not worry about finances, but then you're going to be shopping at shit like Save a Lot. Right? So we got to think. If we truly want to be healthy, you want to create that garden, you want to get that land, you want to grow your own food, right? Have your own livestock, you're going to need some motherfucking money to do that with. So like I said, for me, it's spirituality and finance first, and everything else comes down the line behind it. Everything else comes down the line behind it. Family, health, right? So understand the direction that I'm coming from. Y'all ain't say nothing wrong. Health is in there, but you got to be able to back up that healthy lifestyle. And in today's society, that shit ain't cheap. Believe you me, I went to Whole Foods last night, grabbed a couple of items, $100. Couple of items, which what back in the day would have been about maybe 30, 40, 50 bucks worth, right? $100. So understand that your finances directly impact your health, right? Or can. Let me say can. Okay? Let me say can. Anyways. Let's go ahead and take and see what's going on in the market. Bitcoin coming down. Is this the right price? 96,840. Where we at? Yeah, so we're seeing a decoupling. We're seeing Bitcoin start to pull back. We're seeing altcoins start to rally. I've told y'all about this. I've told y'all about this. Well, maybe I didn't. No, I've said it. I've said it a number of times. I've told y'all about the rotation that you can see. In fact, I think I seen it on said it on the last live about the rotations, right? About the rotations. Whereas you'll see Bitcoin slow down, but then you'll see the altcoin market pick up, right? Now let's take a look real quick and see what the dominance is doing. Bitcoin dominance coming down a bit. Let's take a look at the super chart. Let's take a look at the super chart, right? Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Hey, for those that have been taking my month-long boot camp, technical analysis boot camp, what are we identifying right here? For those that have been taking my month-long technical analysis boot camp, what are we identifying right here? Mr. J Block Dog, you're asking financial advice, and I don't give financial advice. I can't tell you to buy Bitcoin, short Bitcoin. I'm not going to answer those type of questions. That's if you understand technical analysis, then you would, more so know what the next move should or could be, right? But I'm not going to tell you should you long it or short it. What I am going to say is that we're in the beginning of the emergence of a new financial system. So what I'm doing is allocating and trying to get as much exposure, right, to this new system as possible, not for myself, but for my children, grandchildren, and great grandchildren, and so on. So long Bitcoin, short Bitcoin, I don't know. But what I am trying to see is for those that are taking the month-long technical analysis class, what are we looking at right here? Exactly. What type of divergence? Not bullish divergence. No, Miss CC, not bullish divergence. Bearish divergence. Exactly. You got bearish divergence going on here on the daily with BTC dominance, right? We got bearish divergence being shown on BTC dominance. And that's where you have a high, right? A significantly higher high coming in, right? And then a significantly higher high, right? Coming in once again. Now, what are we looking at here? We're looking at here to here, here to here. But then if you look at your RSI, right, you're seeing consecutive lower highs being made. This is class A bearish divergence. Class A bearish divergence. Higher highs on price and lower highs on RSI, Miss CC. Remember, with the divergences, you're looking at the same thing, the highs and or the lows, but you're not looking at one over the other. So you wouldn't look at the highs of one and the low of the other. You look at the highs versus the highs or the lows versus the lows when you're looking for that divergence. And we're having class tonight. We're having class later on tonight, right? 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are in the third week of our technical analysis boot camp. We got 1 week left. I appreciate all those that showed up because y'all really getting the blueprint and the cheat sheet to really dominate in this market. All right. So anyways, we're seeing that dominance play out on a bearish divergence, right? So what I want to look at now, this is it. This is what we want to look at. This is what we want to look at. You got a slight divergence, but not a strong divergence like you seen with the dominance. And what we're seeing right now is total 3, and this is the total market cap, excluding, look right here, look what it says right here. Hold on. Excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So what does this mean? This is your altcoins. These are your altcoins right here. This is what we're waiting for ultimately, right? This is what you should be waiting for. And this is where you should be positioning yourself, right? Because even though Bitcoin is breaking out and seeing new highs and all that, you got to understand and comprehend the rest of the altcoins have not yet made it there. They have not yet made it there. Okay? That's one reason. That's one reason why we're having class tomorrow night. All right? Where are we? Here we go. That's one reason we're having class tomorrow night. Right? Called Play the Previous High. All right? Let me just read the description. Just so you understand what class is about. Bitcoin has once again reached and even surpassed its previous all-time highs, marking a milestone in the space. However, while Bitcoin is breaking records, many blue-chip altcoins, strong established projects in the crypto ecosystem, have yet to return to their previous highs, let alone make new highs. This gap presents a potentially profitable opportunity for investors. When Bitcoin gains momentum, it often paves the way for other coins to follow, creating what's commonly known as alt season. For those who can analyze and strategically position themselves, This phase can provide significant upside as these altcoins work to catch up with Bitcoin's performance. So, during the class, we're going to explore how to evaluate these opportunities, identify promising altcoins, and apply technical analysis tools to assess potential entry and exit points, whether you're looking to diversify or capitalize on emerging trends. This class will equip you with the insights you need to navigate this exciting time in the crypto market. And we will be using AI during this class as well. We will be using AI. What are some altcoins to watch? Just come to class. Come to class. I'm not going to start just throwing altcoins out there. Follow me on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should go follow me on Instagram, Miss Casey Sunshine. I drop a lot of alpha on my Instagram. But I don't want to start throwing altcoins out there because I'm not a shiller, and I don't want people to think that what I'm telling them to do is go buy anything like that, right? But if you follow me enough and if you listen enough, you'll see where my interest lies, right? But this isn't that page of, man, what should and how should, and right, this is just an information page. I share my opinions, right? Which this is not financial advice. We always got to remember that. Not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. Okay? Right? But let me say this. Let me say this. You want to focus, in my humble opinion, depending on how you coming in the game. If you're not a gambler, you should be focused on utility. You should be focused on future disruptors. What is going to disrupt the current financial system? And that's what we're going to be focusing on tomorrow. Right? That's what we're going to be focusing on tomorrow. Now, even as Bitcoin continues to rally, right? And I'm doing this because I really want y'all to get involved. Everything on my website is still 50% off. I'm literally giving this shit away for y'all. Prices are going up. People are making money. My prices are coming down. Inverse correlation. Funny, ain't it? Funny, ain't it? Any of my past classes, which I'm going to tell you like this, and this is just a fact. Any of these past classes that I have on my page should easily be $500 to $1,000 to $5,000 or more. And these are just the facts of the amount of information I've been able to bring over the last couple of years. And the way that I bring it, right? You're not just coming in and listening to me talk a bunch of shit and then say, buy this, and just hold it. That's not what you're getting over here. I'm showing you how to use new technology, how to use the new financial system. You get what I'm saying? No, the class for tomorrow ain't 50% off. All past classes are 50% off. I'm not going to give my time, sweat, and energy at 50% off. I'm sorry. You can get my past time and energy at 50% off, but I'm not going to give my current time and energy at 50% off. Absolutely not. It's already, you got to look at it like this. I'm only charging $100 fucking dollars for this class. You know how many gurus out there have charged y'all 100, 50, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,500 to come to some dumbass shit where you didn't even get no value from? I'm probably one of the cheapest motherfuckers in this space giving the most amount of value. Me giving this 50% off is really a smack in my fucking face. But I care about the community and I want y'all to get it. Right? So use it to your advantage. I ain't going to be here for long, y'all. Don't think this shit's going to be here for long. This isn't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't the goal. So get the information while I'm here for y'all. Right? Get the information while I'm here for y'all. It's the reason why I don't show myself. That way I can just fade off into the fog, fade off into the distance, fade away, fade off into the black. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to fade off into the black. And then you'll see me walking down the street and won't even know it's me. Right? But anyways, let's get to it. Let's get into it. So we got the altcoin market right now, right? And we've broken out of the channel. Let me open this up real quick. Boom, there we go. We had a fairly good channel, right? Fairly good channel here. We broke out of that. We took out our previous high. Now we're going into new highs. Once again, find out what to buy and hold for my daughter. Oh, no, definitely. And that's what it's about. It's about the children, the grandchildren that are going to be coming into our life, the great-great-grandchildren that are going to be coming into their lives, right? This is a generational move. Let me say this right here. For anybody that's within earshot, my page is not dedicated to making motherfuckers rich overnight. This page is dedicated to a generational transition of wealth, utilizing decentralized applications, digital assets, and education. That's it. That's all. I've never, ever claimed to show you how to make money. I'm showing you how to incorporate and interact with the new financial system, which then has monetary benefits, right? Profitable benefits. But at the end of the day, it's all centered around education. All centered around education. All right? Anyways, total crypto market cap as of right now, as long as we're holding above 788.8 billion, our targets are 876 billion and 988 billion, right up under $1 trillion with the altcoin. So that's when you're going to see those altcoins start coming to life, right? That's where you're going to see the altcoins start coming to life. We already see Ethereum breaking, which I did have a. Where is that move on Ethereum that I posted in the Discord? Because I did the same thing I did with Bitcoin. I identified an ascending triangle, right? I identified an ascending triangle, and then was looking for the breakout, right? Wow, look at this. Come on, man. I drew this the other day, and look where we're at already. Buy the support. Buy the support. That's all I can tell you. Anyways, let's take a look. Bitcoin right now, where are we at from a macro perspective? What time is it? 9:12. Okay. I just had my stylist hit me and said she can't get me in today to go get my hair relocked. So I do got to leave this a little bit early so I can catch her at 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna be getting out of here a little bit early, but we still got to have an idea of where things are going. Peace Bully is tomorrow's class full because it won't let me purchase. Damn, I want. Nah, it shouldn't be. Nah. And you're trying to purchase. Hold on. Nah, it shouldn't be. Let's see. Nah, it's not because my limit is 300 people. My limit is 300 people, so there's no. It shouldn't be. It should not be full yet. I know ain't no 300 people signed up for class. I don't even got those type of followers or numbers yet. You get what I'm saying? Like even though I got 20,000 followers, y'all, don't get it twisted. It's probably about a good. Out of them 20,000, it's probably about a good 30 to maybe 60 out of those 20,000, 21,000 that actually come in, get this information, apply the information and all that, just to keep it a buck. But let me see. Book. Nah, it's letting me book it over here. So interesting. I don't know. I don't if it gives you problems, reach out to me via and that's 50 people on a good day, bro. That's on a good day. On the normal, probably about 15 to 20, maybe 25 people in these classes, if that, out of the 21,000, if that, right? So yeah, it's working for me. If it does not work, hit contact us, send me an email, and we'll do it peer to peer. Okay, not a problem at all. We'll do it peer to peer. All right, now looking at BTC, where are we at in the grand scheme of things? Nice. Within our second golden ratio right here. Beautiful. Man, look at these. Oh my God, look at these candlesticks. Beautiful. Did I not tell y'all once we broke that previous high that these? In fact, I've been telling y'all 83,000 to 102,000 for a better half of a year right now. Just to be honest, I've been telling y'all that for the better half of a year. Every past class that I've already done that is on that website is 50% off. Yes, sir. Every past class that I've done that is on my website is 50% off. Use the code 444. Use the code 444. That's what we were doing not last night, but Tuesday night. We were going over Fibonacci, and we're going to continue Fibonacci tonight. No doubt, Rebecca the Princess. Thank you. We're going to continue Fibonacci tonight. Hey, I appreciate everybody that's tuning in and tapping in right now in this early rising show of Coffee and Crypto with the Bitcoin Block Bully. I appreciate you all. So right now we're trading at 97,000. We are above our 1414. That comes in at about 91.4. So we can pull back to 91,400. We can even pull back to 83,500. It would not bother me in any way, shape, or form. It's once we lose the $83,550 level that I become concerned. And only concerned in the sense that we could pull back to our previous breakout, which comes in at about somewhere around 69 to 70,000. But all that, we're not looking at that yet until these areas get taken out. As long as we're holding above the $91,000 level, our continuation move is up to $102,000. We lose that 91 to be precise. It's about 91.4. We lose 91,400. 83.5 is the level to look at the bottom. Now, if we're able to clear that $102,000 range, next stop, strategically speaking, is $122,500. Now, this is what y'all got to understand, right? Even though Bitcoin's moving, is pumping, you're making a little bit of money, you're not making your max gains that you could be making in this space. That is going to be made with the altcoins. Look at OP right now, up 28% on the day. Hold on, let's look at this. Up 28% on the day. So you know what that means? You know what that means? For those that are part of the Discord, did I not tell y'all? In fact, I just did an update yesterday. I just did an update for y'all yesterday in the Discord where I went through the leverage tokens, the bull tokens, specifically the optimisms, the chain links. So right now, with optimism being up over, we'll say 30%, what does that make you if you went 5x yesterday? You're up over 151% overnight. You're up over 151% overnight. Once again, this is for my New Money Matrix Discord followers. Okay? You think what Biden is doing right now will hurt Bitcoin? I don't know what y'all mean by hurt Bitcoin. Ain't shit gonna hurt Bitcoin, to be honest with you. Will it? Can it have make it volatile? Yeah, but none of that shit matters to me. Don't be honest with y'all. All that is this person gonna hurt Bitcoin? Can't shit hurt Bitcoin right now, other than an attack on the system. But as far as what's going on out in the world, war this, war that, no, I don't think none of that's gonna hurt Bitcoin. Bitcoin's gonna strive. Bitcoin's gonna live. Bitcoin's gonna continue to do whatever it's doing while the humans are doing whatever it is they're doing. And that's just my opinion, right? Patience is key in this space. And I'm gonna tell you something. You know how you're able to be patient? Because you're early. The only reason that you should be rushing and doing shit is because you missed it. And because now you're trying to run and, oh, let me hurry up and I gotta and it's like, why are you doing that? It's giving you months, years to get yourself in a favorable position. Why wait until prices are fucking exploding and say, oh man, let me and it happens. It happens, right? Let me say that. It does happen. Right? I hope Chainlink takes off. See, that's the type of energy that you need to change. You shouldn't have to hope anything. You should be able to look at the charts and tell yourself if Chainlink is going to move or not. And that's what I try to get y'all to understand. A lot of people are coming in this space and just buying shit and saying, man, I hope it goes. I hope this moves. Do you think this is going to move? Tell yourself if it is or if it ain't. It's not that hard. Learn to read these charts and you'll be able to say to yourself, hey, if this happens, this could be the result. If that happens, that could be the result. And that's how you're going to base, is this thing going to move or not? Not just hope. Hope ain't going to do shit for you. You can hope and wish all you want. But clarity is what you want to make for yourself. You get what I'm saying? Riley, what's going on, big homie? What's the word? When you coming back to the Shy? My apologies. Today is the TA boot camp. What class is tomorrow? Tomorrow is the play the previous high. Tomorrow's class is play the previous high, where we're going to be looking at the altcoins that have a nice run back up to their previous high, and those are going to be the investments that I'm looking to make. Hey, we need to touch down then. What class do you have that you teach how to mark up charts? Anything that has anything with, in fact, I'm gonna show you one right now. 50% off, probably the best one you could get. I wish you could have joined my month-long boot camp. That really would have been the move. But if you're looking for a past class, as far as marking the charts up, right here, how to use Fibonacci tool to identify support and resistance and price targets. Right here, this is the one you want. How to use Fibonacci tool to identify support, resistance, and price targets. Now, for those that really want to spend, I'm gonna show you where your best value lies. The 8.5 hour self-banking class for $800 right now, half off, $400. One of the top best classes. How to operate a private trust using constitutional money, gold and silver. Because I don't care, let me not say I don't care, right? But there's not been one person that I know of right now that has showed individuals how to create a trust that allows them to perform commercial transactions between different individuals, different trustees. I have yet to see that with gold and silver. Out of all the trust gurus out here, I've had nobody come and say, hey, with this trust, we can operate commercially using gold and silver amongst each other. Haven't seen that yet. Highly undervalued class. Where's the other one at? Where is it? Here we go. Boot camp compilation, week 1 through 10. This is 10 weeks. 10 weeks of me holding classes covering a plethora of different projects, different ecosystems, different blockchains. We do cover technical analysis in this. Right now, $500. That's 10 weeks of me hosting classes. So you're on average, let's just say each class is 2 hours, and my classes run anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. On average, you're looking at 20 hours worth of information. Max probably 40 to 50 hours. Shango says that trust class is fire. It's a game changer. Yeah. Yeah, I verified it. You're going to be getting the link later on tonight for you to join. You're going to be getting the past class. I verified it. I verified it. So yeah, what was I about to say? I forgot where I was going with that. Well, let's get over to this. Now, nation state FOMO and Bitcoin's explosive path to 100K. Here's what to expect. Once again, y'all, you have the ability to front run the fucking world. How could you not want to do this? How could you not want to do this? Imagine somebody whispering in your ear, back before they had the gold where it's like, hey man, there's gold over there in the mountains over there in California. Shh, don't nobody know. Nobody knows. Let's go over there and dig some of that shit up before everybody else figures it out. That's the time we're living in right now. That's the time we're living in right. Shh, there's gold. Don't say anything. If they ask about it, tell them it's too hard to fucking get it. Tell them they might die going in trying to get it, right? Shh, don't say nothing. That's where we're living at right now. That's what we're living at right now. All right. Once again, everything on the website as far as past classes go, half off. Use the code 444 at checkout. If you have any problem, go up to the homepage, hit contact me, just send me an email, all right? Now, it goes on to state, are countries rushing to add Bitcoin to their strategic reserves? I believe so. But the article says the Bitcoin market is buzzing with rumors and speculations about nation states accumulating Bitcoin to strengthen their strategic reserves. From the United States to the Middle Eastern countries, major players may be entering the crypto landscape in a big way, potentially fueling a Bitcoin supercycle. In a recent interview, Bitcoin advocate Max Keiser noted America is doing a good job imitating El Salvador, referencing the country's historic move to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender. Not a coin, not a stock, not something for us to trade. Legal tender. All right? All right? Keiser comments highlighting a growing trend. Countries are reportedly racing to join the Bitcoin revolution, spurred on by an increasing sense of fear of missing out, otherwise known as FOMO. Static Shot says, Bully is showing me that helping people learn this information is more than any money, because purpose will thrive good intentions. Facts. And that's why I do what I do for y'all. Right? That's why I do what I do. It goes on to state that Dennis Porter, CEO of the Satoshi Action Fund, recently ignited discussions on Twitter by confirming the nation state FOMO is real and that it's all happening much faster. And I can say it's happening much faster than I expected. Right? It's happening, but my expectations are not what matters. Right? My planning is what matters. And I've been trying to get you all to plan with me over the last couple years. All right? All right? It goes on to state that the rumor mill went into overdrive when Forbes published an article suggesting that at least one country may have become a top 5 Bitcoin holder. Now, who's the source? David Bailey, CEO of Bitcoin Magazine and an advisor to the Trump campaign on crypto strategy. According to Bailey, this country has quietly amassed enough Bitcoin to place it among the top global leaders alongside countries like the United States and China. If accurate, this would be groundbreaking news for Bitcoin's legitimacy and value proposition on a national scale. Do y'all understand what's in front of us, what's going on? Y'all understand the shift? Do y'all? This is what I'm trying to get across to y'all. This is what I'm trying to get across to y'all. Okay? It goes on to state, for Bitcoin advocates, the rush of national governments accumulating Bitcoin could signal the state of a price explosion. Start of a price explosion. Analysts note that increasing hash rates driven by extensive Bitcoin mining operations often precede price surges. As mining difficulty and power consumptions increase, so does the rarity and demand for Bitcoin. In fact, Bailey hinted at Middle Eastern nations potentially gearing up for large-scale mining initiatives. If countries rich in natural resources dedicate substantial energy to mining, they can not only control a significant portion of the hash rate, but also influence Bitcoin's global market. Okay? Let me see how much more they got. Okay, we're almost done. Bailey pointed to an upcoming conference on December 9th through the 10th, where leaders from oil-rich Middle Eastern nations, and these are the Muslim nations for most part, who are looking at Bitcoin now as halal versus haram, right? Okay, right? It goes on to state that leaders from oil-rich Middle Eastern nations will gather to discuss Bitcoin as a strategic asset. In fact, I'm gonna throw y'all a bone too. I'm gonna throw you a bone. One of those Middle Eastern countries are working very closely with this project right here, who's actually at a discount. This project right here, Tectum. I've showed you all this before. I've showed you all this before. All right. What is this? This is technology. This is technology that allows you to make tangible, right? Tangible, negotiable instruments using Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies, right? So they're giving you a way to create notes that have the value of the underlying cryptocurrency locked in, right? They're saying it's the best of digital and physical money systems. Transactionless. Because remember, this is another thing that we got to understand. Each transaction on the blockchain is tracked, so you're not as private as you think you are. But when you're using these notes, now you're back to how it is when we're using fiat, because you know fiat is a private form of money. When you exchange dollar to dollar, there is no record. There is no record of it unless you're getting hit with marked money. Which, if you don't know, the only way you get hit with marked money is because they record the serial numbers. So when they out there sending the J's to come spin with you, and then you get ran up on, and you got that marked money, that's how they figure it out. But other than that, fiat notes is a private form of currency. They're utilizing the blockchain to bring that back into formation. Okay. All right. So check out Tectum. Right now trading at $7.66. Right. In fact, I should have told y'all about. I should have waited. Well, not waited, but we may cover that tomorrow. But let me take a look at something that we were trying to look at the other day, which wasn't working. It is working now. That is Sailing Protocol for those that want to trade stocks. Here we go. Up and running. Here we go. So if you see over here, we can use USDC to buy Tesla, SPY. Oh wow, they got it on Kava. Look at this. IOTA now. Let's go to base. So we can trade SPYs, ARX Investment, Apple, Tesla, Meta, Amazon, GameStop. Right? I heard somebody say GameStop's about to go on another run. AMC. Right? MSTR. This is MicroStrategy. This is Michael Saylor's company right here. And they're trading it on Kava. Wow. There goes the use case for another project. You see how the breadcrumbs happen in this space? We're looking at one project and we're seeing the networks that it's using, and you see a word, oh, Kava, what is Kava? You should go research what Kava is. That's going to bring you down another rabbit hole, another project, another opportunity. Right? What's a good platform to trade on? That's kind of like a blanket question, man. I'd have to know what network, what blockchain, what wallet, because I don't trade on regular platforms. So I can't tell you like a Binance, a Bittrex, or anything like that. I trade on all decentralized applications, and there's no one decentralized application that I use to trade on. This is Sailing Protocol. Yeah, you can use a secret network too. You can use a secret network too. What time is it? 9:30. All right, I'm got a couple more minutes. To bring y'all this fire. All right, so now it goes on to state, right? Should a country with significant resources officially back Bitcoin, we could see an unprecedented surge in adoption rates. This type of movement among nation states could also signal that Bitcoin is becoming increasingly viewed as a hedge against traditional financial systems, a trend that could send its pricing soaring like it hasn't already soared. But we're talking now $150,000, $250,000 Bitcoin, $250,000 Bitcoin, $500,000 Bitcoin, right? What do you think that's going to mean for the rest of the market? Might there be a power grid issue in the future? Okay, people always speak about the power grid issue in the future. Let me tell you something. The current financial system that we operate on operates 100% on the internet. If it was to fucking crash, not only cryptocurrency, the current financial system would crash with it. So it would just be all anarchy right at that point. That's why I tell y'all to reallocate your capital, your profits of these cryptocurrencies into things like land and firearms. I want y'all to understand that what if the power goes out? The fucking money in your pocket isn't gonna matter if the power goes out. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You might get some dummies that will accept it from you, but at the end of the day, in fact, let me just play the video. You might not be able to hear it though on YouTube. Damn, you might not be able to hear it. But let me just play it anyways. Let me play it anyways. You'll be able to see what page I went to get it pull it up. All right. You'll be able to see what page I went to pull it up. We want Jerome Powell money printer. Okay? Let me show you how they make money. Let me show you how they make the money that we use every day. Hold on. Just in case you didn't notice. And y'all, like I said, you might not be able to hear it on YouTube, but you'll be able to hear it on Instagram.
Simply flooded the system with money.
Yes, we did. That's another way to think about it. We did.
Where does it come from? Do you just print it?
We print it digitally.
Wait, what?
We print it digitally.
Wait, what?
We did.
Where does it come from? Do you just print it?
We print it digitally.
Wait, what?
We did.
Where does it come from? Do you just print it?
We print it digitally.
They print it digitally. Understand that your paper money is just a physical representation of the digital transaction that goes on in the background. Understand that, y'all. Please understand that. If the grid fails, all the shit fails. But understand this. Cryptocurrency and Bitcoins, blockchain, are in the matrix. They're on a blockchain network, right? If the grid fails, the network is still up and running. We just can't access it. Once again, that's why I tell y'all, reallocate your profits into what? Land and firearms. All right? Land and firearms. Let's hear that one more time.
Do you just print it?
We print it digitally.
All right, man. Hey, look, y'all. I wish I could stay here and go over everything that I want to go over. I might be able to come back later on. Altcoin season is coming. You want to make sure that you're in tomorrow's class. Go to blockwallstreet.io. BLOCKWALLSTREET.io. Right? You're going to go to online appointments and you're going to go to play the previous highs. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be ready to sit for anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, okay? Be ready to sit anywhere from 2. Dr. Tony, Wealthy Rising Queen, I will be in contact with you too. I see what you sent as far as the credits go, so I will be in contact. Can you send me the replay before tonight's class? Yeah, I got you. The biggest scam in human history, 100%. Also, everything on the website, all products, right? Go to shop, all products, all past classes, 50% off. Use the code 444. Sam Harris, I appreciate that. Red Pill, what's going on? Islam Noble. And we need to get back so we can go live because you should be able. In fact, go ahead and come on. See if you can come on real quick. Red. They should have lifted the band off you. If they did, I'm gonna spend about 10 more minutes before I go get my hair done. But I do gotta make my appointment. But see if you can come on real quick. Red. Now, for those that are on YouTube, you're not gonna be able to hear Red Pill. So what I would say is I'm gonna end this. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you're not following me on Instagram yet. Okay. Go ahead and follow me. Once again, for those that are on YouTube, I'm going to end the YouTube. Come over and follow me on Instagram. All right? Chicago_crypto_block_bully. Do not get got by the scammers. There's a lot of scammers in the space. Do not get got by them. I don't inbox nobody unless you've inboxed me already. I don't have this thing that I can sell you. The haters is only for you. I don't have investments that I'm getting you in. Don't believe none of that shit, all right? Don't believe none of that. Red, what's going on, big homie? But for those that are on YouTube, follow me on Instagram. I'm going live with Red Pillar right now. Peace. Red, what's the word?